Hey everybody, Cone here. It is time for race number 2 of the Cone's Challenge Series race here in the Alfa versus Lancia Challenge. This being race number 2, I am out of Lancia now and into the Alfa GTA. We had a pretty good performance in the first race and got ourselves a second place finish. Now into the slower of the two cars, starting in 7th place, second of the Alfas. Staying as close as we can to the Holy Moose is a goal, but he qualified himself in 2nd place, so that's going to be rather difficult. Managing traffic will be a key here. The Alfa drives much differently than the Lancia, and we all had a very good discussion about the two cars after the first race, and their differences and intricacies. It's really a lot of fun so far. Let's see if we can continue that in this race. Another 20-minute one. This could be 9 laps. It might go into 10. We'll have to see. But with Shark out of the faster car now into the slower car, it should be a slower overall race. And we'll see if he can manage to win the race overall in the slower car. I bet you he probably can. Okay, take some deep breaths. Get ready for the start. Get a little stretch in. Lookers by Polaroid. Again, super impressed by this track, mostly in just the look is right, the feel is right. Perfect for what we're trying to do here. Let's get to first gear, that would be better. Let's see if we can have a good start here again. Pretty good. I think I shifted the second just a hair too soon, though. We got Nihan and Viperion ahead of us here. Even on the slower start, you don't want to go too wide through this jump. Okay, we're up against a Lancia here on the inside of the track. Powers, oh, Powers got Nihan big time. Caswell not making the turn. It's usually the case. It's usually the case that if race number 1 is clean, race number 2 is gonna be the tough one. We got super lucky there, though. Very, very lucky. All the calamity happened around us. I'm sure Powers is not gonna be happy about that, but I think we all knew the risk was there with these cars. Look at this. Oh man, I was too busy looking at it. The leaders got into each other. Again, I got away with it though, thanks to some very kind trees. Told you, race number 1's clean. Race number 2 is gonna be crazy. And race number 1 was pretty clean. All right, well now the fight is on. Can Yames get back up there and get Sharky in the faster car? They're now behind in time. Didn't look like from back here there was really contact per se. It was more just a battle of real estate in two cars that were sideways. It looks like Moose is not up here with us, so we might be able to get him in the overall time. Depending when he can recover. Speaking of recovering, buy our first pair of pants of the weekend. Now I know Yames is going to be very determined here to try and make up this time, and since he is in the faster car, I will most likely be willing to let him by without costing either of us much time, if possible. See Moose now about 8 seconds behind us. Well, that's going to be very interesting. He's certainly in the faster car. Powers making a nice recovery, back up to 5th. Forgot this car has to be heel-toed, and I did not there. That was my bad. I think this is probably the opportunity to let this happen. He didn't get it in there. Giggity. This car requires a downshift before this turn versus the Lancia didn't, which is interesting. So I'm holding him up here, and I didn't want to do that. Oh, we got Viperion off to the right. Ooh, big slide for me. Whoa, get out of the dirt car. It's like stuck in it. Oh well. Yikes. Alright, there goes James. Game's getting very sideways on entry, as you can do with that car. Yeah, you can tell he's driving every little bit of that car into the ground. He's got a long distance to make up in not a very long race. If he can keep it clean, I could see him potentially maybe being able to do it. Who do I have behind me? I have Powers behind me in the faster car once again. Sharky with a 20. Yames passed me this lap and ran a 21. So we'll see once he gets into clear traffic what he can do. Powers ran a 29, so he'll be catching me for sure. See, I really love this dynamic of it. You're racing the person, but you're in a different class of car, and it's the total time that matters, of course. Heel toe cone, heel toe. Much better, much better. Of course, Powers being the liaison for this car, I could probably just mesmerize him with drifts and lifting of wheels to keep him behind me. It's a strategy that I've developed. Looks like Ames maybe too sideways there. Yep, he ended up in the tree. Well, there goes his fight back to the front. So I think the battle of this race is going to be myself versus Moose. All we have to do is be about a second or two, maybe 3 seconds ahead of him to feel comfortable. He is closing, as he should be, really. I need to get all I can out of this car. I find this car to be a little less forgiving than the Lancia, though. But overall, maybe a little bit more fun to drive. Bad turn for me there. Gosh, I was really trying to stay out of Powers' way. I did a terrible job of it. Mucked it all up. There goes Moose.
He's holding inside. He left out the inside. Oh. Oh. Bump him. Nailed it. No cone. I tried to save.
Much done.
I tried.
All of our hopes for that challenge are over pretty much. It tried to get away from me a couple times there, but that time it finally completed the task. Oh well. I gave it my all. We'll just have to try and clean up here and see what we can do with our time. Maybe you could scrape a third place finish out of this. I really don't know how the times are going to shake up. With say, James, for example. James probably still driving his heart out because he only has one speed, and that is max speed. And what I feel worst about that is that I held Powers up a bunch. It was just so long drawn out of a spin, I couldn't get out of his way. So let's try and get our head back on straight. Already having our best lap yet. Non-intentional drifting. Yeah, when I said I wanted to mesmerize him with my drifts, that's not what I had in mind. The big positive out of all of this is I am getting a lot of very good and needed heel-toe experience, as I'm very desperately trying to get better at it. Look at our lap times here with everybody finally having clear track. Powers at a 19, Moose at a 19, James at a 19, and then me at a 22. So yeah, the Lancias are clear and ready to run away now. That leaves me as top GTA of the race so far. Or no, Shark's still in this car, right? Ah, so can those three chase Shark down is the question. Too fast. Remember what Viper is in. To be honest. Now it's too little too late, but I've got a little better handle on the car. It is a wandery soul. Even down the straightaways, it's been noted that this thing just, it like meanders around as though it has a really weird toe alignment in it. Actually a little bit better if you get the suspension loaded up a bit. Bit too fast right there. Mostly able to recover. Lost some time though. I'm actually more toe-to-toeing than I am heel-toeing. Just the way I have my pedals set up. Already down to 8 minutes in the race. Looks like Hyperion is also in the GTA, but I think he is also closing. The lead now down to 1.3 seconds. I'm pulling for Powers here. I want him to take this win. For all he's gone through in this race, it would be really impressive to see him overcome that. Okay, Hyperion running 2 seconds a lap faster. So we're definitely going to have to take the fight to him by the end of this race. sacrifice his speed. I think the speed's gonna come from taking it a little easier into the turns. Overdriving those entries is not helping this thing at all. So even through that turn, which should be pretty much nonsensical, offline and too much speed, and it's pushing it wide. Wander. It's no good. There's a post there. Yep. Not gonna lie. That yellow flag kind of freaked me out. I got distracted. Oh no, he is in the Lancia. I'm in trouble. No. Well, then I kind of doubt I'm going to be able to hold them off. Power's losing some time to Sharky that lap. I don't know if maybe he had a battle with somebody or just a bad lap. I know all about those. Nice. Rode down pretty good there. Not a good exit though. Not a good exit at all. Nice. The wider part of this turn. Slow it down a bit. Oh, Viper off the track there. It really is a matter of just managing your mistakes, as I think it will always be whenever you're doing retro racing like this. It's kind of a similar situation to the last race. Oh, why did I get on the brake so much there? I'm so worried about overdriving turns, I'm underdriving turns that I don't need to. Viper again, just too fast on the entry. He's got the speed to do it. Gotta take it easy out of that turn, that's where I lost it. Nice. We got 3 minutes. So it looks like it'll be another 10-minute race. 10-minute, no, 10-lap race. That's what I meant to say. There's the wanderiness he's talking about. Just constantly fighting it down the straightaway. Much too late. Much too late. Oop. Let him through there since we obviously missed that turn. Seems like I definitely was more suited to the Lancia than I am to the Alfa. how much I was holding him up. But maybe him not having someone to follow will be harder. Let's keep line, I don't know. See how much better it gets out of the turns, though. He's a bit offline right here. Car off, no biggie. Fortunately for us, Viperion held that offline entry very well. I'll have to check that battle for first out. It looks like it's real close. 1.6. 2 to go. See if he can do it. Pretty much all over but the crying for us. I wasn't able to get quite as comfortable with this car. Didn't perform to the level I was hoping to. But still a very good learning experience, and I've still enjoyed it. Learning to heel toe is going to be a skill that will help me a lot in the future, I believe. I've always known how, I've always had the ability to, but I've never been able to do it while being competitive. I could only ever do it like just you know, driving by myself. I found a lot of time through that section. Might be one of our better laps. Hanging with old Viper here. Even in the slower car. Missed that gear change. Didn't hurt us though. Was running wide, but was able to hold on to it. Turn. It wants me dead. That's about as close as we're going to be able to get. He's right there. And then he shoots out like a rocket. Oh, Powers took the lead. Nice. I think he's streaming, so if you want to go and see his perspective, Powers2440 on Twitch, probably a VOD of that. That's how it's done right there. That's how it's done. Man, screw the rest of the race. Just watch that one turn. That was beautiful. Might be getting a little carried away with it. It was kind of working for a while there, though. lap traffic here. Oh, Sharky's off. Sharky is off, unless he's already finished. No, there's no way. I don't think we're that far behind. I guess it's not impossible. Well, that's gonna shake things up. I wonder where he went off. Or maybe they have one. No, there they go. Second and third were real close together. Woohoo! Overdrift. Just trying to repeat the magic. It didn't happen. Alright, like I said, not as good a race as the first one for me. A little disappointed, but it's going to be real interesting to see how this all shakes out. 6th place. Yoink! Let's try and do our post-race drift over the crest. I missed my drift. Yeah, that wasn't very good. Everything about this race wasn't as good, besides that one turn. That one turn was really great. Alright, here you go, the final tally of results for this first test event of this kind of series. Sharky, unsurprisingly, takes the win. Moose in second. Powers, with his really great second race, takes third. And we are in 4th place. Overall, it was a very fun experience. There was certainly just as much calamity as there ever was in the normal Assetto Corsa series that we did. But I believe the format really helps to kind of make it seem a little bit more focused on just having fun with it. And I hope that we can do more of this in the future. I hope you all enjoyed this little experimental race that we did here, or event. Multiple races, I don't know what to call it yet, but look forward to more of this kind of Assetto Corsa stuff in the future.